tennis, there are two kinds of tournaments. The 4 Grand Slams and the rest. Wait, we, the Masters 1000, are different. We'll last 2 weeks as well. We're like mini slams. No, you're not. Anyway, the second of the Grand Slams, Roland Garros, is starting soon. So today, let's answer the question. What makes Roland Garros special? First off, why Roland Garros? For this, we need to get back to 1928. Le Stade Français is adding a new stadium for tennis and needs a name for it.
Bon les gars, faut un truc inspirant là. Ah bah y'a Roland, mon pote d'HEC, mort à la guerre, putain d'aviateur et tout. Ok, il joue au tennis un peu. Non, lui son truc c'était plutôt rugby. Putain Emile, tu déconnes, on va encore se foutre de notre gueule. Ah ouais, sérieux, t'es relou là, tu vas essayer de placer tes potes d'HEC là. Ah mais il a tué des Allemands.
Oh, bah c'est d'accord, ce cas-là. And that's pretty much how the tournament got its name. Look, it's still better than Emirates or Oil Money Open. Probably coming soon though. The French Open is the only Grand Slam held in a non-English speaking country. And because it's France, they don't translate the score.
15 love. 15 love. 15 love. 15-0.
French people don't give a shit.
On s'en bat les couilles, on s'en bat les couilles, on s'en bat les couilles.
The objective is to confuse non-French players, a strategy that proves remarkably useless as the last time a French player won the French Open, these shorts were fashionable. This also means French journalists. In France, the fact of being French comes before the fact of being a journalist.
Je sais pas où on était chercher le N de Swiatek. J'entends ça à longueur de journée. Moi, quand je lis son nom, c'est Swiatek.
Swiatek. Swiatek.
On s'en bat les couilles, on s'en bat les couilles, on s'en bat les couilles.
The crowd is mostly made of a very specific type of French people, les Parisians. I know, I should be ashamed. Even among French people, Parisians don't have the best reputation. Actually, Parisians themselves hide their identity when they traveled in the rest of France. It's quite common to hear things like
Ouais, j'habite à Paris, mais ma famille vient de Bretagne à la base.
which means
I may sound like an arrogant douche, but we vaguely share some peasant roots, so I'm cool.
now, fill a whole stadium with Parisians, mostly posh ones, because let's face it, you won't get many guys from Bondy here. What you get is a special crowd.
Examples of how special the crowd is.
They boo and whistle every time a player talks to the umpire. But they also do cool things like the famous singing of La Marseillaise. Just don't pay too much attention to the lyrics. They can also turn a match into a crazy instant classic by aggressively supporting one of the players. Mostly French players, to be fair, as Taylor Fritz is well aware of. Most importantly, Roland Garros is the only slam held on clay. Clay does 3 things. 1. It makes the ball go slower. A ball will lose 40% of its speed when it comes into contact with clay, versus 30% on grass, for example. Slower conditions means playing more strategic and longer rallies, so you really have to build a point, kind of like being a chess player on the court. So if you think these particular muscles don't go with a super high tennis IQ, think again. 2. The ball bounces higher. A ball falling from 1.8 meter will bounce up to 1.3 meter on a clay court versus 1 meter only on a grass court. So this favors players with a heavy topspin, like Rafael Nadal, or his rightful heir, Iga Swiatek.
Moi, quand je lis son nom, c'est Swiatek.
3. It makes all your things dirty. Except for Rafael Nadal, tennis players don't like being dirty.
Being dirty, I don't like.
US male players who like to have their socks clean don't like clay that much. Women, somehow less regarding, manage to win more. The only male player in history who actually managed to play Roland Garros with clean socks is, of course, on the men's side, it's total chaos. Pretty much anyone could win it, except for an American probably, which is completely new because for about 200 years everybody knew who would win this thing. Okay, let's hear it because it's so freaking epic.
Et bien sûr, à Roland Garros en 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2017, 2018, 2019 et 2020. Rafael Nadal.
On the women's side, well, Rafa passed the torch to Iga, so hang on, Arena, you'll get there eventually. Just another 10 years.
Changement de balle ramasseur, s'il vous plaît.
In spite of this guy never playing tennis in his life, the mere evocation of his name unleashes a storm of crazy stories and memories, and hopefully more to come.
Moi, quand je lis son nom, c'est Swiatek.
On s'en bat les couilles, on s'en bat les couilles, on s'en bat les couilles.